What's going on, everyone? It's Alex from Riot Gaming, and I'm back to making videos. And what is a better time to start making videos again but around E3 and all of its announcements? So today let us take a look at all the information we already have about the new Battlefield that was announced last week before the gameplay reveal next week. And as always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to stay in the loop about all the interesting video game news and help the channel grow. Now let's begin. First of all, let's acknowledge and celebrate the fact that a new Battlefield was announced and the trailer didn't instantly get on the top disliked videos on the YouTube monthly charts. Seems like people got tired of the 20th century setting already and are hungry for some modern combat. Last week we got a very long, almost 5 minutes long, cinematic trailer for the game, as usually claiming that it is game engine footage, but I will gush about the visuals when I see gameplay. If anything can be extrapolated from the trailer itself is the setting. The game will be set in the near future, with a mix of regular uniforms and weaponry, with some grounded drones and tech that is based off of what real-world robotics have already achieved, and how it would look like with a gun strapped onto it. We also now know that the wars of the game will be set amidst some sort of a worldwide ecological disaster, which will tie in various natural disasters into the destruction of the battle during matches. The world in 2042 is apparently going nuts, and natural catastrophes cause major food and energy shortages, which in turn ruin most countries, causing waves of refugees to run for the several superpowers that still stand. The United States and Russia are obviously engaged in all-out war, in which they hire these stateless soldiers called no-pats to fight for them. This will tie into the classes I will talk about in a minute. The developers have already unraveled quite a lot of information that will be to the liking or disappointment of every person to themselves, so don't kill the messenger, I'm just giving the news. First of all, we know that the game will be releasing on all major platforms, and you will be able to get your hands on it sooner than you think, October 22nd this year. Next up, we also know that the game matches will support up to 128 players on the new generation of consoles and PC, while the number of players on PS4 and Xbox One will remain capped at 64. Talking about modes, we are confirmed to get the favorite Conquest and Breakthrough game modes, but also a couple of new modes that will be revealed at the EA Play Live in July. Although we do have a name and a vague description to one of them, Hard Zone. Described as a squad-based mode that is very different from the existing ones, it is speculated to be a mode that most probably going to lean into the tactical nature of the new named operators/specialists that are replacing the classic classes in this game. Since we reached this point, let's elaborate more on the way they treat classes this time around. Now these will be specialists, the no-pats I mentioned earlier, which are named characters based on the classes of the previous games. There will be 10 of them at launch, which neatly ties into our next point, the campaign. So, there is none. There is no traditional campaign this time around. As the developers stated, this allowed them to focus more on what they are good at, and let's be honest, we all played for the multiplayer. The specialists are just another way to call a class system like in Rainbow Six, which plays into the live service future of the game, with unlockable new operators/specialists, and where through the introduction trailers of each specialist we will see the lore of the world unfold, instead of a traditional campaign. And I must say, I personally think this template suits Battlefield and the kind of experience it became over the past installments. But this model is not without its flaws. Be prepared for potential inclusion of specialist-specific skins and customization, maybe some sort of coin packs, microtransactions to more quickly unlock the operators, and perhaps even some special editions and bundles that will include the new operators and visual extras for them. The list goes on, and a live service manager's imagination can go wild. Remember, it is an EA game after all. In conclusion, I would like to say that there is not enough substance to draw conclusions yet. It's been only a few days since the announcement, and the gameplay reveal will already be happening on the 13th of June. So I would recommend everyone to wait for the gameplay at least, and only then engage in furious online debates over the game's quality and potential. And that's it. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you everyone for watching. This was Alex, and I'll see you next time.